The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Jonathan Taylor
with career touchdown number 75.
And the Broncos march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Levis now on 1st and 10.
And that's complete to Adams. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
And they'll run. It's Ken Walker.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Levis looking to throw.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line.
Levis now off of play action. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Broncos will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
And they are back to 500 now. The win last week, their 3rd in a row. And the question is this run coming too late to make a difference in the playoff race?
Great question. They definitely still have some work to do, but I think a lot of folks were writing this team off about 3 weeks ago, even some of their own fans. So I suggest you put some extra shocks on the old bandwagon, because this team has rebounded.
Second and 9.
Now Watson eluding the pressure right.
That's caught. He finds Danny Gray.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So that changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Still going inside the 20.
And all the way home for the Broncos score.
Jonathan Taylor, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Broncos lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line.
Levis, he's going to audible to something else.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Broncos are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards. To throw is Watson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. But such a costly interception, nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because that's part of what their makeup is, and oftentimes it's successful. But in this case, you've got to be selective about it and make sure you take care of the football. That interception almost cost them 6 points. Now their defense has to run onto the field, probably giving the quarterback a few side eyes along the way. They've got to see if they can stop a score.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Walker fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville.
Kenneth Walker,
his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one?
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Watson.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Eric Stokes.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Levis to throw it.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Third and goal. Here's Levis.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. And Watson's going to go down in the end zone. It's a safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Levis on 3rd and 1. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Jaguars first down.
Levis looking to move him around a bit.
They'll look to throw again.
Levis in trouble. Down he goes. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Levis back to throw.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Now Levis.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line.
Here's Levis.
Going up top. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Levis throwing again on second down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it looked like it marched to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On third down, here's Walker.
And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough.
Levis trying to get his guys set as quickly as possible.
They'll look to throw here.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Levis.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches.
Here's second and 10. Levis sets up to throw here.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
Back to throw, it's Levis. That is caught. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's Walker.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Ken Walker
With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is now 2.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too. Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing. And they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On first down, it's Watson.
This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Second and 10.
Now it's Watson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Faking the give. Now Watson. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick is indeed good, and they have regained the lead. So a little late drama in the first half as that kick will give them the lead in the intermission.
Isn't this fun the way that this is unfolding? You're exactly right. The late drama, 3 points go up on the board, and we go into the half with a new leader.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. One final shot before the half. Here's Levis.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10. Here's Levis. Throw out wide to Walker.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Levis now on 2nd down.
He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
And Levis going to change the play.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this is caught. Touchdown.
Christian Watson.
41 yards.
And the Jags have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They're going to try and run. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves game's up to 7.
And so they run it in on the two-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for 2. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Watson on first down. This is Smith to the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. And they're going to speed things up here. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? He'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They will indeed snap it to Watson. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On first down, Levis. And that'll be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
And now they'll shift things around. Levis to throw it. And that is incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Levis, who's going to audible to something else. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. Let's say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Again, it's Levis looking to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
You're certainly right about that, partner. A lot of people look at them going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, get the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
To throw is Watson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
To the air yet again, Watson. Open man has got it, the tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, Watson. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. A give for Taylor running right side. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because when the defense got there, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Levis looking to move him around a bit. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to go. Welcome back now to Denver. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Jaguars on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be third and forever. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Levis, third and long from his end zone.
He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play that time for Jacksonville. 41 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's a throw out line complete to his running back right side.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down.
Here's Levis.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Levis out of the gun on third down.
The left side throw complete to Adams.
And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Walker now on 1st and 10.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he'll be down close to the first down marker as he gets this to the Broncos 30. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important third down. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. They run again with Walker. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Up the middle, here's Walker.
No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
They'll try for the first with Walker.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis.
It's caught here by Adams. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Levis, quick completion out wide. Now this crowd doing their best to make a lot of racket. It's 3rd and 5. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. Levis sets up to throw here.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Quentin Williams in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
This has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
Carlson able to put this one through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have have taken the lead.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Here's 1st and 10.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes...
And got his man complete. Devontae Smith, 75 yards. And the Broncos use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT.
That will make this a 4-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Levis.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Levis, he'll look to throw it. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
Levis. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10. Levis to throw.
On the left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Remember, the 1 timeout still available as they come up 1st and 10. And Levis going to change the play. He's back to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And now an audible here into something else. Here's Levis. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
That's what we do. Oh, yeah, we got more where that came from. That's how it's done.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you've got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Watson to throw. He's going to let it fly. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Jags are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for Jacksonville, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Denver, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.